Hi, I'm Don Kinzer, horticulturist with NDSU Extension in Cass County, and the aroma of fresh evergreens brings the holiday season to life. And we can create a fresh table centerpiece for our dining room tables using evergreens that are common in many landscapes. And so let's take a look at how to assemble a fresh table centerpiece. The materials we need include a shallow bowl, such as a super salad type bowl, a candle, and the mechanism that holds everything together is a block of florist foam. A common brand name is called Oasis, and these are available from florist shops or many craft centers. And although it looks like styrofoam, this type of florist foam absorbs water, and that's very important for keeping the evergreens fresh throughout the season. And if we make these centerpieces now in early December, they will stay fresh through the New Year's. In addition to those mechanics, we need decorations such as pine cones, maybe some glass tree ornaments, a little statuary, some ribbon, and of course, one of the main items we need are the evergreens. Evergreens commonly found in our landscapes are tree types such as Colorado blue spruce and the soft, darker needled Black Hill spruce, as well as a couple of shrub types. These are Mugo pine with a little bit longer needled, and the shrub type arborvitae with the nice soft needles. A combination of several types of evergreens works very well. To get started, the Oasis foam comes in large blocks, and we don't need the entire block, so we can cut it into a size that will fit into our bowl. Then, next, we submerge it in water, as I have prepared this one. The size of the Oasis block should be large enough so that when added to the bowl, the edges will have about 1 to 2 inches of free space above the edge of the container. That's important because that's where we'll begin inserting our evergreen branches. Next comes the candle, inserted into the middle about 1 inch. We begin inserting branches at the lower edge of the foam, right above the container's edge. Don't be afraid to cut the evergreens that you've assembled into usable sizes. Strip off about 1 inch of needles from the lower stem, which makes inserting easier and helps to hold the branches in place better. The first branches that we insert will determine the length and the width of the centerpiece. Begin inserting them horizontally so that they have kind of a gentle, restful type slope. With the first two, I've established the length of the centerpiece. Next, we'll work on the side dimensions. The side dimensions will determine the width of the arrangement. So we've now established both the length and the width. Then it's a matter of cutting usable evergreen pieces, stripping off the lower inch, and inserting them into the foam, gradually working your way up the side of the foam until you reach the top. There, as I've done, we continue filling up. Now I have one that I've continued to fill in. I've used mostly spruce in these, and what I'm going to do is add a few other type of evergreens. These are Mugo pines, and I'm going to add those into any gaps that I see. In addition to filling gaps, the other type of evergreens gives a little bit of interest, so we have a combination of greens. Because the table centerpiece will be seen from all sides, take a look to make sure that it looks pleasing from all sides. Next, we're ready for the fun part. Once we feel we've got the evergreens situated properly, we're ready for decorating. And pine cones make a wonderful natural type decoration. Now I've wired these with wooden florist picks, which is a wooden pick with a wire, and these work very nicely for attaching decorations into the centerpieces. These are available at craft stores and florists as well. Pine cones work so well for tucking in between the branches for a natural look. Next, we're going to add ribbon ties. Now, my wife Mary, who was trained as a florist, taught me how to make these out of ribbon, and they add a nice, cheery look. And I'll show you quickly how to make one. With ribbon, you double the ribbon over onto itself, give it a loop, cut the edge, wire it with the florist pick, and we're ready to insert. Now in both decorating as well as in landscaping, odd numbers, multiples of odd numbers give a pleasing natural effect, such as 3s, 5s, 7s. So I'm adding 3 ribbon ties to our centerpiece. Now I'm ready for the more colorful arrangements, and to create a focal point in your centerpiece, concentrate the majority of the colorful ornaments near the center, by the candle. Everything in the centerpiece should appear to radiate out from the center. Now I'm going to use a little angel statuary with a pick attached, and we're going to rest that right there. Now let's take a look from all sides. Do any adjustments that you feel. A final step is to add water right near the base of the candle until you feel free water down in the container. Keeping free water in the container is very important for keeping the centerpiece fresh throughout the season. Happy holidays from NDSU Extension in Cass County.